What's up? All right. Hey, everyone. We'll get started in a minute, guys. We'll give it another minute. Know a couple of people joining, and then we'll get straight into it. So, just for everyone, if you guys are jumping onto Zoom for the first time, there's a couple of things that you guys probably know. One is that I'm going to mute everyone first. All right. All right, cool. So, guys, if you want to chat throughout, please do so. As in, there's a little chat box in the bottom there. If you click on that, that'll allow you to basically write either to myself or to anyone else in the group privately, or you can upload it to everyone so everyone can see. So, if you do have any questions throughout please just type them in there. Jake will also be following that along, so if he needs to stop me to answer anyone's question, we'll be able to do so as well. Okay? Cool. Looks like we got a few more people jumping on now. Awesome, guys. All right. So, and everything else, guys, obviously we have the little video camera. There should be a little video camera in the bottom left as well as a microphone. If you haven't connected that, you should connect your audio. So if you do need to speak, you can do that as well. I think that's pretty much it, guys. If you do have any questions throughout, like I said, chuck them in the chat group and we'll be able to get that moving straight away. All right, guys. So we're going to get straight into this now. Looks like most people are on. Welcome to the 28-day challenge from Unstoppable Squad. To clarify, if everyone was a little bit unsure, this is a online challenge. Hopefully by now everyone's sort of got that and we're ready to go. Now, guys, thanks everyone also for putting up with this, and especially the people who joined in the last few days that got registered. We know everything must be absolutely confusing and insane for you right now, but I can tell you this, guys, hopefully once everything's all set up, this a couple of days start rolling through, it'll all make a lot more sense. Does anyone have any questions so far, by the way, about their membership site, the fitness app, or the Facebook group, guys? If you do, chuck them in the chat and Jake will be able to help answer those as well as we go. All right, good stuff, guys. So we're going to go straight into the presentation now. So, guys, first of all, tonight we're going to be doing this every Monday. We have a call for you guys. And I do suggest that if you can, jump on live. And obviously all the guys from the States, I think it's early in the morning right now for you guys. So if you are on live, go back to bed because we are recording this and we're going to upload it for you guys later. But like I was just saying, guys, if you can make it on live, definitely do so. You're just going to be, you're going to get more from it. And you know, if you tell yourself you're going to watch it later, most likely you won't. So if you can jump on live, do so, because we are going to teach you guys extra lessons every Monday night. Starting with tonight, we're going to be going over nutrition basics. Okay. So that'll be the first lesson for tonight. And just to clarify, a couple of people have asked me about meal plans and stuff like that. So, guys, the 28 days is literally designed, especially within the first couple of weeks, to give you all of the tools and knowledge so you can better understand nutrition, what your body needs, why it needs it, and how you can get the best results using it. Okay? So, therefore, we can't really just give a templated meal plan. You probably won't like the foods we put on it. People have lots of different things going on that they can and can't have, and it just doesn't really work. We want to make sure that we're going to be able to give you that knowledge so you can use this, so you can have this for the rest of your life. You're going to have the skills and knowledge to be able to, you know, do this at any point. You can take it out forever. So we're going to start with nutrition basics tonight. But before we get into that, guys, I think it's really important to note a little bit about us, how we came about, and my story. So I'm just going to start with that. Oh my God, of course. My children, they're here. They're knocking on the door. 1 second, guys. This is so bad. I hid in the garage too. yeah, hopefully his mum will come for him soon. All right, guys. So just really quickly, I'll just go over this nice and short. So previous to this, guys, I was in the military. I did 7 years. I was in East Timor in Afghanistan, and I was an infantry soldier. I also got to work in the as a combat first aider in Afghanistan. I got to work in the resuscitation bay. So, you know, like most people, even within the country itself, but in the resuscitation bay, for those of you guys don't know what that is, it's basically your first major point of call for any major trauma care. So basically anyone, you know, I got to witness more than anything. And I'll say witness because, you know, I didn't really do anything extraordinary in there. But, you know, I witnessed guys come in with their faces and limbs blown off. A lot of that sort of stuff, a lot of shrapnel wounds and IEDs. I got to witness actually a fair few of the US guys that partnered with us was our sister platoon. We had a couple of those guys that died as well from IED blast, and I was there when they all came in for that. So that was hard, guys. But more than anything, there was a couple of children that came past through, and I got to witness a couple of children die. And for me, that was pretty hard. I guess, you know, after coming out from Afghanistan, I started suffering from major anxiety attacks. It, you know, was really, really bad, like just yelling, screaming, that sort of stuff, having basically fits, and fell into a major depression where at one point I was even suicidal. And I just want to share with you a little bit about myself and this because I think it's going to be very important. You know, for one, a lot of people that we do have are current serving, ex-serving, or military spouses. So it's going to be good to share our experience through that. And just anyone, guys, there's a lot of people, you don't have to be in the military or a spouse to have anxiety, PTSD, or depression. So it's really important, just the awareness of this in general is being talked about so we can understand how to better sort of help everyone out, each other out. Okay, so again, guys, that was me. So I fell into a major depression, and that really, you know, at one point, again, I became suicidal. And that was the time where I was like, all right, I better look after myself. Maybe there's something wrong with me. You know, being a man in general and then an infantry soldier, you know, there's nothing wrong with you. You know, that's what you tell yourself. So it was quite hard, but I wound up, you know, sort of getting healthier through, you know, I got medication, doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, all that type of stuff. But there was a couple things that really did it for me, guys, and that's really what I want to share without. You know, really started exercising, started eating right. You know, that exercise really helped with that endorphin release, you know, that chemical reaction. So that was really important, guys, having that endorphins that gave me the clarity to start thinking more clearly again, having that exercise, starting to see, you know, be able to set goals for myself again was so, so important. Okay, guys. So the other thing that I started doing was personal development. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I started listening to audio books, any YouTube clips that was kind of motivational. And, you know, there was a quote from a man named Jim Rohn. One of the things he said was, stand guard at the door of your mind. And guys, if you read over the welcome message, you know that we live by, you know, those 3 rules. And one of them is stand guard at the door of your mind. This is the most important rule, you know, not just throughout this challenge, but throughout life. You're going to have people tell you that you can and can't do things. And you're going to have people, you know, you're going to have all these things are going to happen. You know, bad things happen. You know, you're going to be around negative people all the time. That's just life, guys. And you need to know how to filter that. You need to know how to make sure that these people around you are not, you know, filtering their negativity and their opinions on you. You need to know how to stand guard at your mindset so you can make the best decisions for yourself. So this is super important, and that's our number 1 rule. Guys, after getting out, I was getting medically discharged from the Army, and I thought, you know what am I going to do? I was always passionate about health and fitness. In infantry, I was also the CFL, so the combat fitness leader. So I got to run like all the group training for the platoon, and I loved that. I really enjoyed that. I helped some people sort of really transform their lives, and by just, you know, changing their physique. And that, I thought, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a career in the health and fitness industry as a personal trainer. Then I thought, nah, stuff it. I'm going to open up my own gym. I wanted to go all out. So you know, within the time frame of like literally saying, hey, you're getting medically discharged, and I'm like, what am I going to do? To 6 months later, I opened up. I literally built, this was an empty warehouse. I built it from scratch. You know, it was going to cost me, it was $250,000 investment, 350 by the time I finished, of money that I didn't have. But I think it's important to note, guys, when the why is strong enough, the how will come. You know, I just did it, and I grinded, and I worked, and I got things together, and I opened up my own commercial gym on the Gold Coast. Unfortunately, guys, like a lot of people in business, especially when an infantry soldier decides to get out and own his own business, all right? So that was probably my first mistake, is I really didn't know that much. And so after 2.5, almost 3 years, guys, of running that business, again, we put another 100K on top of it. And we were going behind like 5-10 grand a month at, you know, some even more at some point. And, you know, so we went financially bankrupt. We lost our house. We lost our cars. We lost everything. Everything we ever owned, they took everything from us. So, you know, I just want to tell you this, guys, because, you know, this is my story, and it's not finished. And we've been able to create something, you know, truly amazing since then. Everyone knows that this is the philosophy when it comes to success in the health and fitness industry. You know, it's all about the diet, about what you're putting into your mouth, and 20% of your results is going to come from exercising. Now, what a lot of people don't get is this is the true philosophy. It's 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, and 100% mindset. Because if your head is not in it, you're not going to pick up the food when you know you need to, and you're not going to get to the gym when you know you need to. So it's really important that you do stand guard at the door of your mind, and you are on top of this, because when you can get on top of your mindset, you can get on top of anything. For those who have tried challenges before, tried diets before, you know, had a personal trainer, got gym memberships, and it didn't work, the reason it didn't work is because you were not conscious of your own decisions, and you weren't the person that was in charge. You were allowing your feelings and that time and place to take charge of your decisions, and not your consciousness, guys. So we're going to be working on that through personal development. You're going to have your coach. They're going to be keeping you accountable. You're going to have the community. You're going to have all the people around you that are going to help you make better decisions. But ultimately, it comes down to yourself. So, guys, when I started working with the company, basically I met these two gentlemen, and they helped me throughout. They helped me build my business today and helped me change my mindset, my mentality. Just so you know, guys, even your coach has coaches, and that's what we're all about, guys, is making sure that we're always going to be getting better. You can see there our 5-element logo. And again, if you watch the welcome, if you go over the welcome message, guys, it talks about our 5 key elements: nutrition, fitness, supplementation, a personal coach, and the community. Super important, guys. If you haven't watched that, go back to the welcome page and make sure you watch that. Personally, guys, I got amazing results when I started these challenges. In my first, 6 weeks, or I think it was, you know, I went from 19% to 13%. I dropped 3 visceral points. I also stopped working out. So this was really completely nutrition. And, you know, as you can see there, I started eating more, you know. So, again, this is what we're going to be teaching you guys, is really how to master your nutrition to better take advantage of your results. And, again, today, guys, you know, we've been able to create some amazing sort of transformations throughout. We've been able to work with hundreds and coming into the thousands now of people, of clients. And, you know, what we did, guys, is we actually started working with more gyms and stuff like that. We created our own gyms, but, you know, the last few months we took everything online. And so I'm super excited. Again, one of the reasons it's free is because you are beta testing this for us. You know, we're still making it better and better each time we're running these things through. But again, all we want from you guys is you to go 100%, you know, just give it your best shot, and that testimonial at the end. You know, we have a lot of people that have actually won on that last challenge. And Jake, are you there, Jake? You can still hear me? Jake's just trying to unmute himself. Jake, what was your clientele? You kept track because you're awesome at that. Just from your clients alone, mate, how many kilos did they lose?
Yeah, so the final number ended up, I think it was 101.6 or something along those lines.
Awesome.
So we just hit the 100 kilo mark. We were close, and then a few extra people weighed in. So yeah, over 100 kilos last challenge.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. And that was just from your clients as well, guys. So, man, I reckon we must have done probably close to 200 kilos with our clientele combined, guys. And that's just for one challenge, guys. We had people losing, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10 kilos just within 28 days, guys. So the results are there. They're there for you to get. And it's just, again, mastering a few simple basics. And that's what we're going to go over tonight. So, guys, tonight we're going to be going into your nutrition basics. This is the lesson of the week. So, first of all, there's really 3 things that you need to do, guys. One, to stay under your BMR. Now, your BMR is your basal metabolic rate or your basic metabolic rate. Now, what that is, guys, is the amount of calories that you can basically intake for your day, for your body, which is due to the muscle mass and everything on your body. Now, don't worry, guys. If you don't know what your BMR is, we're going to be going over the end on how you can find that out for yourself. But if you want to lose weight, you need to stay under your BMR. If you want to maintain, you need to stay on top of it. And if you want to gain muscle, you need to be on over it by a certain amount. All right. Second one, guys, is you need to hit your RDI. This is your recommended daily intake of vitamins and minerals. Super important, guys. If you don't hit your RDI, you're not going to repair the way that you need to, and your body's not going to be able to build, that from the cellular level out. All right. And number 3, guys, this is probably one of the most important ones, and the one that everyone struggles with is your protein intake. This is the main thing we're going to be focusing on. Now, the average person needs to have about 10 to 15 grams per snack of protein and about 20 to 30 grams per meal. Okay. So again, guys, these are some of the basics that we're going to be following along the challenge. And again, some of the other things is about 2 to 3 liters of water, guys, you need to be consuming. Water is so important, and a lot of people don't get on top of that. So that needs to be a must, guys. Make that water a must. That is one of the challenges throughout the week. So you will be learning more about that as well as protein. And of course, guys, eating within 30 minutes of getting up. This is one of the things that we want you guys to practice. When you eat within 30 minutes of getting up, we're going to learn about kickstarting your metabolism. All right. So, guys, within that 30 minutes of the day, you want to be able to kickstart your metabolism by putting a complete meal in your body, guys. And that's going to help you start burning fat quicker. It's also going to give your body what it needs straight away. Now, obviously, you don't want to have something too heavy, but it does need to be an entire meal. And then the last thing, guys, is you want to be eating every 2 to 3 hours, okay? This is something, again, that everyone struggles with, but we're going to go over a quick example in that next slide. Now, a quick example, guys, is, let's say you got up at 5:30 a.m. You need to have your first meal by 6 a.m., okay? Now, this needs to be a complete meal, guys, full balanced meal. This means, a good amount of carbohydrates, protein, and fats, as well as vitamins and minerals within that meal. All right, so this is one of the things that we're going to be concentrating on. Then let's say 3 hours later, this is when you're going to have your second meal. All right, now this one needs to be a protein snack, okay? Especially if have a lower calorie intake, guys, it just needs to be a snack. For those of you who have a larger calorie intake, this could be another small meal. But guys, if you want to chuck in some protein snack ideas in the comment section, maybe if you guys can start doing that, especially some of the coaches or some of the guys who've done the 4-week challenge before, why don't you chuck in some protein snack ideas? Don't worry, you guys are going to learn more about it, but I'd love to see some of them come through while we're chatting. All right, guys, 3 hours later, you're going to have another meal, full balanced meal. And then later in the afternoon, 3 hours later, a protein snack. And then you have your full balanced meal at night. And then, of course, no later than, 60 minutes before sleep, you can have an optional protein snack. This is where it would be like, like a healthy sort of dessert, like a Chobani yogurt with some protein or something like that in there as well, or maybe just some fruit. All right, guys. So what is a full balanced meal? It's basically, you complete of protein, fats, and carbohydrates. All right, guys, this is super, super important. Now, for everyone who's did your day 1 lesson, all right, you learned about your macronutrients. So if you didn't do that lesson, get back in there and do your day one lesson. And that'll go in a little bit more detail with this part here. And again, guys, that protein snack, this is just going to be super important. Now, why we're going to be harping on protein so much is just a couple of reasons. So one, we told you have to eat every 2 to 3 hours. And the reason that is that your body goes to repair itself every 2 to 3 hours. Now, one of the major sources that it used to repair itself, and this isn't just your muscles, guys. This is literally building your tissue, building like your skin, your organs, everything, guys. When it's rebuilding itself completely, one of the major sources it uses is protein, okay? Now, if you do not have enough protein in your digestive system, the nearest place, it's going to go to the nearest place to find it so it can use that to repair your body. Now, if you don't have that in your digestive system, the next place it's going to go to is actually your muscles. So you not eating regularly and you not having enough protein in your digestive system, you're actually going to lose muscle, all right? And somebody's drawing on my screen. I don't know how to stop that. Please just don't do it. And so you're going to lose muscle, guys, by doing that. All right. So really important. We're going to be learning more about protein in the first week anyway, guys. You're going to learn a lot more about it and where you can get it from as well. Now, the last thing I wanted to cover, guys, is this is super important because this is where a lot of people go wrong. A lot of people just tend to, hang on, just let me change my screen. They tend to do this, guys. They kind of like the Monday to Friday, even Saturday, they're eating really well. And like we talked about, guys, you can see this person here's maintenance is 2,300 calories. So if they want to lose weight, they need to probably have about 500 to maximum 1,000 calories off, never below 1,200. So you can see here their weight loss goal is 1,800 calories a day. Now that needs to be a day for the entire week if they want to lose weight, guys. So this is where everyone goes wrong. You know, they'll be on an 1,800 calorie deficiency for their body so they can lose weight, which is great, all right? But then what happens is, guys, Friday or Saturday night, maybe even Friday night, you know, you have the weekend evening, just a couple of, you know, that pizza and a couple of beers or whatever it might be. Maybe Sunday you're sleeping in, getting up with a hangover breakfast and you have some healthy lunch, which is not that healthy. All right, guys. So this is where you guys are throwing it out. This is where a lot of people are going wrong. It's not even that 5 to 6 days a week where you're eating perfectly. And by the way, who even gets that well where they're eating perfectly? So it's that night or 2 days there where it doesn't even have to be much. As you can see there, by just putting on, you know, a couple extra 1,000 calories, which is like nothing, by the way. Like half a pizza is like 1,000 calories, or I think it's even more than that. So just be aware of that. I think a bacon and egg McMuffin, because I looked it up the other day when I was getting the kids some meal, and I was going to get myself a bacon and egg McMuffin. I looked it up, and it was, I think it was like 500 or 600 calories just for one muffin. The bacon and egg McMuffin that you're like, oh, that's not too bad. It's got egg. But then, of course, you wind up getting a Coke and a hash brown with it. So without the Coke and hash brown, guys, that's sitting on about 500 or 600 calories. And that's just a bloody snack, okay? So it's just to give you an example, how your calories can be taken away so easily is when you're not monitoring it. So, guys, hopefully that was super important. We're going to go into the Q&A section in a second here. But I just really wanted to harp on this one here because this is super important, guys. And we're going to be teaching you how you can get this done and learn it throughout. And just a reminder me, what is your BMR? So now, guys, now you need to know, the next question is, what is your BMR? Because each person is very, very different. And I'm going to show you guys how to work that out. All right. So I'm going to be putting up this link in Facebook and on our WhatsApp group, guys. This link here, which is going to take you to this calorie calculator. And all you need to do is pretty much do this. So you put in your age, your gender, your weight, whether it's in kilos or pounds. Just make sure you're looking at that. Your height, again, whether it's in centimeters, feet, or inches. And then your exercise level. Okay, so how many times you're working out. And just be pretty cautious of that you're not putting in what you want to work out and what you're actually working out. Once you've done that, guys, press calculate. And boom, there's my calorie, guys. So my maintenance level, so basically if I was to get up and do nothing all day and lay on the couch, I would burn through about 2,600 calories, okay, just sitting there where it is. Now, where we're going to be doing there, if you want to lose weight, guys, you want to be about 500 calories lower than your BMR. Now, if you want to lose more weight, so if you basically want to lose it quicker, up to 1,000 calories. All right, that's pretty much what you need to do. So when we give you this link, you can go, all right, this is your BMR. If you want to lose weight, drop 500. If you want to lose it quicker, drop 1,000 calories. Keep in mind, keep this in mind, guys. Nobody should drop below 1,200 calories. 1200. Nobody drops below 1,200 calories, guys. It's not good for you. It's going to cause a lot of issues later. And just literally your brain needs and your body to function needs those calories to be consumed so you can live. Okay? So super important, guys. But that's what you're going to be doing, guys. After this call, go do that. And then I'd love for everyone to share it with the group, you know, what your goal is and maybe just a screenshot of this and, you know, what you're going to achieve with that as well. And now, guys, if you want to gain weight, for those people out there who want to gain weight, they want to put on muscle, same thing. Whatever your maintenance is, guys, add 500 to 1,000 calories, and you could even add more if you want to go quicker. All right? So if you're in the gain train, absolutely, but you're going to learn, you need to make sure that your macronutrients are right. And we're going to be talking about that next week, guys. So next week, what we're going to be doing, guys, is Monday night next week. Your lesson's going to be about actually tracking your foods, and we're going to be teaching you how to incorporate that through MyFitnessPal, okay? And we're going to teach you, you know, what macronutrients and that you should be on. You're going to learn a lot more of that throughout the week anyway, but next week we're going to teach you how to actually implement and use MyFitnessPal. But again, guys, one thing at a time. We're just going to take this nice and quick, nice and slow, and sort of get into this. So question times, guys. Any questions, queries, or doubtful points? All right. Where's all my military people? They're probably going, what a douche. All right. Guys, yeah, I can see. Is that Josh? Yep, there we go, yep. Guys, any questions? Chuck them in the comment section, or if you want, just unmute yourself. Okay, and you can, and we can go through those questions now. Did I miss any questions, Jake? No questions? Everybody's all good? Like they got everything covered? No problem?
Kill it.
They're all over it.
They're killing it.
Don't be shy, guys. Come on, somebody questions. Yes, a question about me. Yes, I'm still growing I'm growing a beard and my hair. I didn't know because I was growing it out to the sides as well. Apparently you don't do that. You let the top catch up. Nobody asked that question, but I just thought I'd answer that if anyone was asking why my hair's long. Yeah.
We can all sleep better tonight now.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, I'll leave it another 30 seconds if no questions comes up. Oh, what do we got? Calorie to kilojoule. Google it because I always do it. I do it myself. I don't even know what it is, and if I want to find out, I Google it, calories to kilojoule, but good question. It's just literally nobody uses kilojoules, and everybody uses calories in the fitness industry. I don't know why. I guess we've just been Americanized. So, but apart from that, there's Google it. Sorry. He's like, dish. Any other questions, guys? Nothing? All right, guys. So that's basically it for tonight. What I'm going to do, guys, that BMR calculator link, I'm going to chuck that up on the Facebook page. I'm going to chuck it up with the replay. So give me about 20 minutes or something. I've got to stop the replay and put it up. I'll also put it in our WhatsApp groups. And Jake, I'm not sure if you have it. You'll be able to copy it anyway and put it in your group as well. Sounds good, guys. How did everyone's day one go anyway? Yep, good. I'm seeing some thumbs up. Sweet. Did everyone get their BFA done? Basic fitness assessment? Yes, yes. All right, guys, make sure you post a picture of yourself and your results if you can. Send the results to your coach and post a picture of your selfie in the group on your day 1 task. And then get ready for day 2 tomorrow, guys. All right, let's go smash it. And if I have any 12-week challenges on this call right now, stay on because we're going to go over our 12-week challenger stuff. Everyone else, if you're not a 12-week challenger, go away. All right, guys, that's it for now. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye, guys. I'll unmute you so you can all say hi and bye to each other.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.